I really want peace in my life. Unlike Drake, I love cilantro. Okay, that's ludicrous. Calm down. Get it together. And I slice up my bongi. What?
Ready for action, living in the bud, we never relaxing. Outcast is everlasting, not clashing, not at all. But see my what to do.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ree. Hi, on the channel we talk about a lot of things, mainly travel, life, and beauty. So if you're interested in those things, make sure you hit that subscribe. Y'all, I feel very inspired, drawn, committed, pulled to film this video for y'all right now, right here. All of the songs, and I've been wanting to film this for some time, but I was trying to wait on like the perfect moment, the perfect vibe, and it never came. So I figured, you know what, while we sip on our little evening drinkity drink, just a little, you know, tequila and lychee. Ooh, while we sip on our little drinkity drink, I'm famished. You know how that goes, and I really want to make my favorite meal ever, which will be guacamole and chips. Nothing better I like. So I wanted to just make some with you guys to eat for dinner. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's like 11 p.m. but I cannot go to bed in this state. My stomach feels like it's eating itself, and I blame myself for not taking the proper precautions. I had a light dinner, and you know when you're trying to be slim and then you have a little light dinner and the dinner never sat. It's like, for me personally, it is a struggle. I cannot do it. If I'm having dinner, I need to have a state of fullness in my belly. I struggle going to bed hungry because it gives me headaches, it gives me nightmares, and I really want peace in my life. Like, I feel like I'm too old to be chasing nightmares. So we're gonna make a little guacamole, a little chips, have a little vibe. You know me, I'm going to sit down and watch some Grey's Anatomy because I'm hooked. There is a season of Grey's Anatomy where like you slowly, gradually just become obsessed with the show. And I'm now entering that season where like your characters are developed. You get to know the main character, you get to know the side characters, and you're just like, what happens next? What surgical mess will enter our doors today? And that's where I'm at. I figured while we make some guacamole though, obviously we're gonna answer your questions. I asked you guys on my Instagram and my TikTok. Well, actually I did a separate Q&A for TikTok. So follow me on TikTok if you want a more rapid Q&A. But I asked the girls on Insta, I was like, what is the vibes? What are the questions that we will answer? And I got some really nice responses. So we'll go through our Instagram questions. And then if you have time, ChatGPT came up with some juicy questions. So, you know, Chat, she just want to know it all. She just want to know our business. So I figured if we have time, we can go through ChatGPT's questions as well while we make some guacamole. So if you enjoy unfiltered Q&As like this, I always love to just film a video. Give us a chance to talk. Give us a chance to get to know each other and just create that raw, unfiltered moment. So if you enjoy, be sure to give a thumbs up. I mean, I Kimbo. That means I mean business. I have a little bit of lime. I think I have ingredients back here. So my guacamole game is very simple because I believe the best guacamole speaks for itself. Very clean, very crisp, very mature. I love to use simple, easy, fresh ingredients. All you would need for my guacamole is 1 avocado, a lime, but I also have this half-cut lime here that I'm going to use, a red onion, red, not yellow, take it seriously, and then some cilantro and more lime if you need some. I love to get these late July chips. My fave are they're so crumbly. My fave are the sea salt, lime and sea salt dippers. Yeah, lime and sea salt organic tortilla chips. So good. So that's all we're gonna need for success. And I'm gonna grab my bowl and we're gonna get started. We're making guac. I'm so hungry. I can't wait. I'm just gonna grab my little bowly bowl and we're going to get started. Onions first. Okay, so first let's cut. I love onion. I love onion. So I usually cut like that much and then we'll just peel it. guys. So let's answer our first question. Best memory of 2024. This one I get so much. I really should create more memory reels. My best memory of 2024 would definitely be moving into my house. Because what am I doing here? No, but actually, like, y'all don't understand. I've been living in an apartment for years, and I was like visualizing living in my house when it wasn't making no sense, and I didn't have it. So to move into my house was something so pivotal. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. I still have to do renovations. I still have like little things I want to do, but to be able to say, babes, I don't pay rent, I pay a mortgage. Oh, jumps a low. It's different. So moving into my house was like pivotal, and I try not to cry about it because it was really such a pivotal moment for me in my life. But moving in my house and then going and experiencing Santorini, Greece. There's something about experiencing a place that you have been dreaming about, that you didn't think it was possible to witness, that you've only seen pictures of, and actually being in that space, being in that environment, breathing that air, it does something to you. So I would say between Santorini and my house, yeah, we're pretty close in terms of like memories, like best memories of 2024. You have to do red onions because I feel like red onions provide a level of crispiness and flavor that yellow onions do not. Some people call them yellow onions, some people call them white onions. But anyway, some people call these red onions, some people call these purple onions. It is such a taboo. What is the name of these onions? I don't do them too fine. I like to let their flavor seep in. And I also don't chop like a chef, so I very much chop like raw of some sort. So this is actually a lot, but I don't mind because I am feeling very oniony tonight. So I'm gonna put this in my bowl. I missed. Okay. And then these need to be chopped up a little more. And I'll put this in my bowl. Next, we're gonna chop up our cilantro. Let's look at the other question. Any new hobbies? Okay, so y'all, I have been so inspired to take some more hobbies under my belt. I've been toying with sewing, crocheting, tennis. I want to do more hobbies. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel very called to in this life. Right now, if you ask me what my biggest hobby is, I would say reading. I forgot what it was to feel lost in a book. And being lost in a book is really fun. It's like turning off the TV and just wrapping up in a ball and flipping pages. It's been giving me a lot of joy. I'm not gonna lie. So I would say somewhere between reading and I'm probably DIYing my home because I've been doing a lot of like rub and buff, painting projects, like just caulking. I've been experiencing a bit more of like what it is to do home improvement, and I've been really enjoying it. So between reading and home improvement, I've been really loving it, I would say. And then I plan on tapping into another hobby this month. So fingers crossed I'm able to vlog that and record that because I think that'll be really fun. Next up is our cilantro. She's already been washed and taken care of. I'm just going to pick off a few of these. I love cilantro. Unlike Drake, I love cilantro. So I like to pick off a lot of it because I love cilantro. And I try not to cut it because if you cut it, apparently you like wither it more. But I try to just pick up a few of it and then pick out the stems. I just try to pick off, the stem portions of it. And then I'm gonna chop this up. This is more than enough cilantro. Let's just chop this up. While I chop, of course, we'll answer the next question. Because you know how it is. Where do you aspire to be in 5 years? Okay, so in 5 years, I will be nearing 35. I want to have a child. Oh, that sounds crazy. Okay, that's ludicrous. Calm down. Get it together. I would like to be a wife and I would like to be a mother in 5 years, and I would like to feel very established in my career. Yeah, that's where I start. That's where I aspire to be in 5 years. So by 35, I would not like to figure it out, but I just want to feel that purpose and that longing, and like to know something about knowing that you're working towards your purpose. It really gives life another meaning. So I would like to tap into that by the time I'm 35. I think that'll be really nice. Other things as well. I really want to be able to like bless my parents with something, not just like a grandchild, but like I want to be able to like help my parents more and just help them to live their life, because that's crazy. But in 5 years, my parents will be nearing 70. Well, you know, when you never expect your parents to get old, that's where I'm at. Like in 5 years, my parents will be officially like, no, like y'all are senior citizens. Like, and I just want to be able to like cultivate more time with them. It's when your parents get older that you realize how much time is just so precious with them. So in 5 years, I really want to like cultivate a really strong relationship with my mom and my daddy and my brother as well, and my family members. So yeah, I would say mainly my focus is like finding purpose and establishing new family roles as a wife and a mother. We've reached the point of all excitement. We're going to crack this avocado and see if she's ripe. Sometimes I pick them in the grocery store and I don't know, Jesus, I make the thing collapse. What the hell? Okay, no, we're good. Okay, so sometimes I crack them and they're not always perfect. I got this in the grocery store today, and to be honest, it felt a little ripe, but I wasn't sure. Y'all, it has some browning, but not a lot. That's so minimal. So I'm gonna still eat it because it cost me. Fun fact, in the Bahamas, what I mean, put this knife in your face. In the Bahamas, avocados cost $5 each. So when I make guac, baby, this is not a cheap meal. This is a luxury. So I can't slap up and talk about, oh, I'm not gonna use the avocado, or oh, I'm not gonna make better avocado. No, it's do or die. I like to slice my avocado to make my life a little easier, and then I grab a spoon. And I just carve her out. I don't even mind the browning because it's so soft. Look at it. It's so soft. And I just put it in my bowl. The softer it is, the more smooth the guacamole will be. So we're not mad at it, to be honest. This is a good avocado for guac because it's not super hard. We love her. I'm so excited to eat. People sleep on food. Food is essential. Okay. All right, y'all. Our avocado is in our bowl. Here she is. Let's look at our next question. How's Peppa? Yo, Peppa's good. We went to the vet and I've reached the point of expiration. Peppa is going to be 4 next month. Y'all, I start to cry up. Why am I so tearful in this Q&A? I got Peppa when she was 6 weeks old from her mama. That was 4. And sometimes I look at her and I'm ready to pass out. But she's really good. And we're about to clip her no-nos so that she can live longer and prevent the cancer. So I'm at a very pivotal moment in my dog mom career because my dog has never had surgery. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is. This is me with my dog. Imagine me with my child. I'll be worse because I am nearing tears over the fact that my dog has to go get a no-nose clipped. And I just want her to be healthy. My thing is, Peppa really taught me a lot about myself as a young woman. She has been with me through the highs, the lows, the up and the down. I'm so sorry. I didn't even mean to get sappy because I know everybody isn't dog people. But bottom line is, Peppa's fine, we're fine, and we are more obsessed with each other every day. So we're good, I promise. I've been debating getting another dog, but to be honest, Peppa and I have such a good bond. I wonder what would happen if we add someone else to this mix. Also, because I didn't purchase Peppa through adoption, I want to see if I could lean on adopting or fostering a dog if I could. I don't know. I just would like to give a dog a home. So I'm not interested in buying a second dog. I'm interested in providing a home for a second dog. So yeah, that's my issue as well. So I need to factor that in. But honestly, being a dog mom has been one of the small joys of my life. I absolutely love it. I love dogs. I almost want to get a cat, but I'm thinking it would like me to get a cat. He doesn't like cats, but having animals in my home has brought me so much joy. So yeah, I love it here. It's a joy. If I had a cat jumping on these cabinets, y'all could picture the vibes. I'd be like, girl, get your ass down. Like, you know, it just makes such a vibe. So I'm very much an animal person. Fun fact, up till probably high school, I wanted to be a vet. So I really was like aspiring to be a vet all my life until I realized that it wasn't just cats and dogs. It was horses, snakes, rabbits. I had a lot of rabbits growing up. But when I realized it was like other animals that I wasn't a fan of, I kind of scaled back. But I always wanted to be a vet. All right. What's my fitness goal, y'all? I am currently on my road to losing officially 30 pounds, which sounds so crazy. Sorry, y'all. I'm squeezing lime. I'm squeezing lime on my guacamole just so I like to put all of my ingredients in before I mix. Is that weird? I don't know. I don't like to mix as I go. I just like to put in everything and mix it because I think for me that makes my guac just taste a little bit more better. But my fitness goal, I would say I'm currently on the road to losing 30 and I'm about 7 pounds away. So if I lose these 7 pounds, I know I won't stop at 30. I would probably like to go 45. So I would like to lose an additional 15 pounds. I want to be 45 pounds down and I want to have a very toned structure. So I want to have obviously our slim waist, like toned arms, toned legs. Like I just want to have a better body composition. I don't have necessarily fitness goals. When I think of like where I want to be, it'll probably be close to like makeup Shayla's body. Her body is pretty much close to where I would want to be. So I would like to have my composition kind of like even out a bit more. So for example, like right now, I'm a 14 heading to a 12. Previously, I was fitting into 16, 18. Let me give y'all some clarity. I was a pretty big girl. I'm back down to like 14 and 12. If I put on a size 10, oh, babes, y'all are wrapped. I wouldn't know how to talk to y'all. I would be so cooked. No, I would be so good because I haven't been size 10 since like college, high school. Like, that's crazy. So a size 10 would really cause me to activate all of the, I don't know, you energy that I have. It'd be so crazy. Okay, let's finish making our guac. We're almost done. It's just time to season. Yay! So I'm gonna get my seasoning ingredients. But let's enter the next question. Travel destinations 2025. I made sure I did a dedicated video for this. I posted my travel bucket list with all of the things that I have done so far and all of the things that I want to do or all the places that I want to see. So if you want to check it out, be sure to hit that link, or yeah, it'll be a link down below in the description box for you to check out that video. That's where I talk about all of my travel destinations, all of my goals and all that stuff. So I'll leave that there. And our last question is, how is home ownership going? Home ownership is beautiful, it's exciting, but it's rough and it's ghetto. That's just the facts about it. Things are always broken. I flooded my house doing laundry because the hose pop out. Our microwave handle broke. These are things that you can't plan for, but these are the realness of home ownership, where you are your landlord. You are the person that you contact when things go wrong, and having to learn how to fix things and deciding, am I going to be janky and fix it myself, or am I going to call for help? And that's kind of like where I'm at in my home ownership process. To be honest, I'm still very eager. There's a lot of parts of the home that I'm like, I want to learn it. I'm very much a DIY girl. If I had a man who said, I'm going to sit down and every piece of part of your home, I'm going to show you how to fix it, I value that man, because I feel as though there's a lot of parts of home improvement that like we don't do because we're women, but if we know how to do it, we can do it. So I don't know. I'm very inspired to learn how to fix my home. But home ownership is going really well. It feels surreal. It's expensive because of the furniture, because of the repairs and stuff like that, but I wouldn't regret it. And I wouldn't change it for the world because this is what I value. I value being able to turn my own key, and I value being able to pay a mortgage versus a rent. Everybody doesn't value this, but I value it, and I feel like it's worth it a year later. I have no regrets, and I'm still walking on sunshine. So that's really nice. Yeah. Okay, so let's get our seasonings, and then I'll share some of the ChatGPT tea that's popping off. Let's go to our cabinet drawer. Hi, babes. Okay, I think we need to do a little tagine for the guac. And then we're gonna just do some salt and some pepper. Keep it very basic. I also like to add in a splash of like hot sauce, like a Mexican hot sauce or like churrasco something, but I don't have any. It's crazy. So, oh, I have this one. This is Trappy's Red Devil cayenne pepper sauce. We're gonna add her in for a little bit of kick. I mean, is it guacamole if it doesn't have any edge? So we're gonna add this in, just like a healthy amount. Yeah. And then I'm gonna add some tagine, some salt and pepper. This is how we're looking. The last step in it all is truly just to mix it up. So while I'm mixing, let's get into our ChatGPT questions. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, hey babes, I'm filming a get to know me Q&A for YouTube. Can you give me 10 of the most juiciest questions asked by most audiences? I got really raunchy. Don't get me wrong. Some of these questions are too private, so I can't answer them, to be honest. It's like one question was like, who's my worst ex? I don't want to expose the person, or I don't want to like highlight the person in a way where it's negative. It's just not my style, to be honest. Or like, what's a secret you've never told? To be honest, if I tell y'all, it ain't a secret. So I wouldn't even waste your time with that. But where I can answer, I will. And yeah, let's have some fun. Why not? All right, so we'll answer number 10 first. What's one thing about you that would shock your audience? I feel like this always shocks people, but okay. My name is Rena, but I low-key would qualify as an actual ballerina because there are about, I think, 12 or 13 levels of American Academy of Ballet. So I didn't do Royal Academy, which is British, but I did American Academy of Ballet. And I did, I think, up to 11 levels of ballet. So a lot of people are shocked when I tell them, like, I would consider myself very trained in dance, especially ballet, because I did so much of it in my young years that I was able to go to Alvin Ailey. I was able to go to Britain and do ballet. I was able to dance even when I was in Canada. I was able to do an extracurricular course in dance just through my ballet. So a lot of people, which I get, like I just dance for fun. But truly, I don't know, my mommy started me at a very young age. I love to dance. It's like a passion of mine. And I think it's something that shocks people. I do silly dances, but like when it comes to like classical, contemporary ballet or like jazz, I really kind of get lost. And I kind of feel like I'm on an episode. I'm on that movie Soul where you start to just lose yourself and flow. That's how I sometimes feel when I do certain ballet moves and stuff. Even liturgical dance, because I used to choreograph dances for my church back in the day. And it's through dance that I feel very connected to where I belong. So yeah, that's something I don't think a lot of people know about me. I'm very much a dancer girl. I'm not gonna yap no more if I don't mash my guacamole. I'm just gonna use a fork because, I'm just gonna use a spoon because it's so soft. Usually I'll use a masher, but the spoon is gonna get it done. Okay, have you ever had a crush on somebody you shouldn't have? Yes, when I was in high school, I loved a bad boy. Oh, something about, maybe because I was like a smart girl, I used to get good grades. Oh, she's a bad boy. You don't have to be like too bad, just like semi bad. I definitely had a type, but like, yeah, a bad boy, someone who I shouldn't have, like a crush on someone who I really shouldn't have, it will definitely get me there. So like, this is like high school love though, nothing serious, just like interest. Oh, my fridge is open. Nothing serious, just pure interest in like another person. But yeah, I think I definitely had a crush on someone I shouldn't have. What's the most trouble I've ever gotten into? When I was really intoxicated in college, I was hiding in the bathroom. I don't even know the full story. That's how much rum was involved. I was experiencing life, and I basically snuck under every cubicle in the women's restroom, and I locked the door. What is wrong with me? But I locked the door to the point where like nobody could use the bathroom. I don't know what I was hiding from. I don't know what demons I wasn't trying to face, but that caused a lot of turmoil, and I got into a lot of trouble because like my resident manager was like, "You doing a bunch of stuff like that can get you suspended," type of thing. And that was the first time I realized like I need to get it together. Because I'm in someone else's country. There's no need for me to be acting that bad. So I think that was probably the most trouble I've ever gotten into. Probably, like, yeah, getting like the resident manager to be like, you know, get it together. Like, you can't just lock stalls when you feel like it because you don't want nobody to get used the bathroom. Like, that's like villainous. When did I become villainous? So that was probably like the randomest trouble. What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you? I fell on some stairs when I was in grade 3 and I sliced up my bongi. And I have a slice on my bongi from that memory. And from then and there, I've always wore shorts under my skirt because I sliced up my bongi because I wasn't wearing no shorts. And that taught me at a young age, if you can be if you can be adventurous and active, you need to have shorts under your skirt. So from then there, I always put shorts under my skirt. So yeah, that's the most embarrassing thing. I actually injured myself, like it was crazy. It didn't make no sense. Okay, what's something that you regret doing or not doing? It's very like condescending, but I do regret like caring about what other people think. Because a lot of times people have opinions on your life and they don't have any sort of jurisdiction and they don't have any sort of control over you and what you want to do and who you want to be as a person. So I really regret allowing people to chime in on my life. And I don't regret traveling the world. I don't regret spending my money on travel because it has brought me so much levels of joy, so much levels of peace that like you can't put a price on that, unfortunately. Like I started spending money on travel when I was broke. I just needed to escape, I just needed to get away, and I just needed to pretend. And from starting from there to like where I'm at now, it's still that same level of like sometimes you just need a break. And I don't regret ever taking a break. I don't regret ever pausing. Like technically someone was like, if you were to pause and put all this money into your second unit, you would have been done building. But I don't regret it. I don't regret living my life. I don't regret pressing pause. I don't regret choosing me. That's something I'll never regret. And I don't care how much money I drop. I don't care how much money I lose or how much interest I lose. Sometimes you can't put a price on happiness. That's just facts. So, yeah. Have I ever been caught in a really awkward situation? Awkward for them, never awkward for me. Must see the Virgo in me. I'm pretty good at confrontation. It could be awkward and I still can give you a response. So I feel like most times I've caught in an awkward situation, it's awkward for them, not for me. Because I'm a finesse my way through this or I'm a work my way through this. I ain't never scared. Yeah, so I'm one of those. Okay, let's answer one more question from ChatGPT. Have you ever had a falling out with a friend or family member? What happened? Yeah. I stopped talking to my mom for like, we had a little falling out. We stopped talking for like 3 months. It was really, to be honest, random, and it was kind of silly. But yeah, we had a little bit of an altercation and we just stopped talking for 3 months. But I kind of came back to it, and we definitely reconciled and became stronger through that. It was through something so petty, but at the end of the day, Papa. Our two of us can't talk. Thank you. Please wait. At the end of the day, I think we realize how important it is to have family. I can be honest, y'all, in our safe space, I don't believe everybody can live with their parents. Like, I think it is like a super subset of people who can live with their parents and suck it up and split rooms, split finances, and stuff like that. For me, it's very difficult, and that definitely proved to be a very difficult period in my life where there was a lot of like navigating my mommy, navigating like our space, finding peace, finding common ground, and it was overwhelming. And I feel like when we definitely moved into our different spaces, we found such a level of peace and happiness. It reminded me of how me and my mommy were so close in college. I used to call my mommy every day when I was in Canada or I was in Michigan walking home from school. And sometimes you would walk home from school in the snow, and it doesn't matter where I was. I knew I could call my mommy, and I knew she would answer, and I knew she would make sure I get home safely. And me and my mommy had a really good relationship from college, and it really just stemmed into adulthood. So when I stopped talking to her for like, 2-3 months, it really put a dent in us. But I think it forced us to really cultivate a stronger bond, in my opinion, and we needed to like assess what it was to be with each other. And we both agreed. The jokey thing is, me and my mommy could both agree we're much better off apart. We don't work while living together, and in my growing age, to be honest, as an adult, I rather have my mom and me in a good headspace than to pressure us to be in a bad headspace just for television or just for family and friends opinions and stuff like that. I don't think that's vibes. So yeah, in summary, it was all about different opinions, different feelings, but I feel like even when we stopped talking, I wasn't gonna, like how some people, like I know there's a lot of people who say like, oh, I'm able to cut off my parents and stuff like that. I have a lot of respect and honor for my parents just based off what I believe in the Bible and what I want to be as a Christian. I'm never going to cut off my parents. I can disagree with them, but I'm never going to not value or not honor my parents because number one, they gave me life, but number two, they did their best. So it's nothing for me to honor them in my adult age. So yeah, we had a little falling out, we had a little scrap, but to be honest, we're better now, stronger than ever, and I dare you to break us apart. I dare you, come, try it. Me and you could tussle, because it ain't gonna happen. Don't play, one thing I don't play both is my mommy. Don't play with my mommy. So it really brought us stronger and closer together. So sometimes you have to have those little rifts with your parents to really grow and cultivate into adulthood because it gets a little sticky. I'm not gonna lie. People don't tell you that. From becoming a child to becoming a adult, and don't even get me started, a young adult, oh, it is so sticky. Nothing could prepare you for that. Maybe therapy. I don't know. We didn't take it, but we just had to do a lot of the work. And we had to cultivate, we had to spend time together, we had to talk together, and we had to get to know each other on a different space. Because it's honestly not until you reach adulthood that you realize sometimes your parents just did their best. And that might not be perfect, and that might not be good enough, but that's their best, in my opinion. Oh, these questions were saucy. Let me mix my guac. I'm hoping it tastes good. I'm hungry, man. I need to eat. Okay. Cut this video off. I'm about to tear this up. I'm about to tear this guac up. This guac tastes so good. We made it. So good. Mash to perfection. Okay, let's do a taste test. Okay, taste test. Ready? No, this is perfection. I'm sorry, I killed it. That's the end of our Shawty Q&A. I really hope you guys got to know me better, got to learn a little bit about me, all that good stuff. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment down below if anything resonated with you. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat some guac and watch Grey's Anatomy till time to get ready for bed. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, I appreciate you. I value you. Yeah, you bad. You can see you in the next one. Bye.
Call off the boycott. Tell them I'm a good guy.
We don't think you are.